If any of you guys recognize this part, that was actually the last 16 measures of Lindsey Stirling's Mirror Haus, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do those exact 16 measures. I know it might sound hard, especially the way I played it, but let me tell you, as long as you break it down step by step, measure by measure, note by note, things will get a lot easier. You'll pick up the speed, and hopefully you'll play like that someday. The first thing I want to talk about are the first two measures, and as you notice, there's just nothing but 16th notes going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and those were the notes were. If you noticed, in between each note, I played the E string, and I'm just lifting my fingers. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the G on the E string, which is the second finger, open E, B, which is your first finger on the A, and then open E again. So it goes like this. After you get that, which is the first beat of the first measure, then you're going to focus on these notes. G, B, G, A, G, F sharp, G, A, B, G, F sharp, G, A, and then G. So if I were to play all those notes, it would sound like this. Those are the notes you're going to be focusing on. If you want to know what the notes are and you haven't caught on, then you can just replay the video and you'll be able to figure out what they are. Again, it's like this. In between each of these notes, there's going to be an open E added. Like I said, in between each note, that's what makes it double the speed. That's what makes the 8th notes turn into 16th notes, like this. All you do in order to play that open E in between each note is that you have to lift your finger up in order for your string to be open, and then you just have to like lift it up and put it down quickly, so it sounds almost like this. And you can go that fast, as long as you just hit the notes right. The next measure after that is going to be 2 sets of 4 16th notes, and they're all going to be slurred. The first is going to be F sharp, G, F sharp, E, so it's just, and then D, 4th finger E, D, C natural, and then this next set of 16th notes is going to be separate bows, so it's B, up bow C, and down bow B, and open A. And then the last beat is 2 8th notes, and that's a G, and then an E on the E string, your 3rd and 1st finger. The next measure is going to be complicated rhythm-wise. The first 2 notes is going to be a D and an E slurred down bow. And then next is going to be a G, up bow, and this G is going to be a 8th note tied to a 16th note. So it's pretty much like 3/16 of a beat, if you know what I mean. And then after that, G is going to be down bow, 16 notes, E, G, open A, and then up bow is going to be a 2 8th notes, B, and then open A. And then next is going to be 2 16 notes, down bow, G, and A, and then up bow, real quickly, is a B. And then this one's going to be a C. This one is just slightly weird because it is not the C in the next measure. It is the 16th note C before the next measure. And so that C is tied in with the next C, which is in the next measure. So it would sound like this. And if I were to play fast, it would sound like. And then when I hit that C, like I said, it's not the C in the next measure. It is just right before the next measure comes. So when you're on that next measure, after you hit that C, and then it's 2 16th notes, B, and then C, B, A, G, E, and then the next is going to be 2 set of 8th notes. If I were to play the first 5 measures, it would sound like this. And that's it. The measure after that is going to be an 8th note G, slurred with a 16th note E, and then G, and then up bow is going to be an A. It's 2 16th notes, G, A. So sound like. And then this one's going to be a little bit crazy, but luckily it's not like a complicated pattern. It's just going up and then down. We're going to deal with 32nd note again, just like what we did in Beyond the Veil, where it's just like 8 notes going down fast. They're going to be slurred down bow, and it's going to be a B, C, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp. So again, it would sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. And then 2 8th notes, up bow, D, E. And then next after that is going to be a quarter note B. Triplet 16th notes, E, F sharp, G, and then 8th note A. And next is a quarter note B. And then it's again triplet 16th notes, A, C, D, and then 8th note E. And then a quarter note F. 2 8th notes, G, F sharp, E. And then this one you're going to have to shift all the way up to the next E, which is up here. So it would sound like this. Even I miss that note sometimes. It would sound like. Pretty much like that. That's close enough. Alright, so we got through the first 8 measures, and it would sound like this if I played it slowly. The next measure after that is going to be a quarter note G, and then 4 16th notes slurred up bow, F sharp, G, F sharp, open E, and then D, B, D, E. And then next after that is going to be a G, F sharp, E, F sharp. So that measures. And then the measure after that is almost going to sound similar to like the first 2 measures. It's just really short. It's just going to be a G, open E, B, open E, and then G, open E, A, open E, and then B, 8th note. And then 2 16th notes slurred up bow, which is a G, F sharp, and then 2 8th notes after that. It's going to be separate E, oops, E, F sharp. And the next measure after that is going to be 2 sets of 4 16th notes, each of them slurred. G, F sharp, E, F sharp, E, D, B, A, and then this next set is going to be separate. G, F sharp, E, D, and then 2 8th notes, B, D. And after that is going to be 2 16th notes, F sharp, and then G, and the 8th note B. And this one gets really complicated because the next set of notes are going to be 16th notes. It's not going to be the complicated triplet 16th blah blah blah. All it just is 3 regular 16th notes being slurred up bow and down bow. So it's going to sound like. And the 3 16th notes are the D, C, B. So if I were to do this, up bow. And then next after that is going to be triplet 16th notes, just going up. A, C, D, and then 4th finger E, 8th notes. Next is going to be a C, 8th note. 2 16th notes, up bow, B, C, B, A, G, E. 2 pairs of 2 8th notes, each slurred. D, E, B, E. And then the next measure after that is going to be 2 16th notes E, and then 8th note G, open A, 8th note, and then the 2 16th notes after that is going to be a G, A, B, and then A, B, D, B, D, open E, and then 2 8th notes slurred up bow, which is a G, F sharp, 2 16th notes B, and then down bow D for the 8th note. And then 2 8th notes, F sharp, and then open E. And then this one is going to be the crazy tremolo where it slides up, starting from F sharp, starting from F sharp all the way to B, and this is gonna last, I'd say, like from the beginning of the first measure to the end of the second measure. So it would sound like, and this isn't like some crazy 30-second notes. All you just do is shake your wrist really fast so that you can get that tremolo feeling, and then again go from F sharp to B. Alright, now that I showed you guys what the notes and rhythm is, let me give you some quick tips and advice. What you want to do is you want to put an accent on each of the eighth notes that I specifically mentioned in the first two measures, instead of, it would sound like, so therefore your ears are more focused towards those eighth notes rather than the E string drowning out those notes. Another quick tip and advice is when you play those really fast 30-second notes, you don't lift up your fingers as much because you're not going to have enough time to place them down. As you notice, I barely lift them up, and that gives me enough time to set them down for the next notes. From that crazy slide from the open E to that high E, I highly recommend using your second finger. And luckily for this one, it is in the exact middle of the E string, which makes a harmonic. If you guys want to know where that high E is, it is dead center of the E string. Oops. So you guys can just practice this over and over until you get it. When it comes to playing the song, I want you guys to feel open. I want you guys to have fun with the song because this is a really fun song. Other than that, guys, this has been the violin tutorial for Mirror Haus, the last 16 measures. I hope this really helps. And if you guys have any suggestions on which specific part I can do a violin tutorial on, like in Lindsey Stirling songs or pretty much anything, then let me know. Also, guys, leave some comments down below telling me which song that you want me to try and play based off of what you heard, and hopefully I can learn it by ear and then be able to play it to you guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this tutorial really helped you, and we'll see each other next time. Alright, bye!